This department keeps our city moving and provides excellent customer service. Today on O'Fallon 360, we're going to learn more about the unsung heroes of fleet. Imagine what our city operations would look like if police cars, dump trucks, and other vital equipment failed to operate. There would be no response to emergency calls. Potholes wouldn't get filled. Without O'Fallon's Fleet Division, the city wouldn't operate. Fleet maintains in excess of $20 million worth of vehicles, trailers, and equipment.
Fleet is behind the scenes taking care of all the equipment that is breaking down, all the vehicles that break down during these important times. When there's a snow event coming down, all these vehicles have to be on the streets. The citizens demand it, it will happen. And with that, we make sure that all these vehicles are up and running and going smooth and functioning safely. We all know the importance of the police department being able to react to any police call that comes through. And ultimately, we understand that those vehicles have to be on the road, have to be moving, and get that police officer there safely, and to have that police officer be able to respond.
The Fleet Division provides vehicle and equipment services of more than 575 vehicles, equipment, and trailers. They are a team of skilled professionals with degrees in automotive maintenance. The mechanics have strengths in different systems of vehicles, and as a team, they come together to ensure every vehicle and mechanic is a success.
The mechanics I have do a fantastic job. I go home and I sleep at night easily, knowing that the mechanics perform and what they put out is a stellar vehicle. That's one thing we pride ourselves on. No kickbacks, and kickbacks are vehicles coming back for maintenance. So no kickbacks, and to ensure that each and every vehicle that we put back out on the street is safe and ultimately effective.
Very particular on how I take care of these vehicles, for one thing, so it makes me probably a better fit than possibly sending it out to one of these local shops. I know that my hands were on it. I'm gonna repair this thing like it was my own vehicle, and that makes me feel better about them driving them on the road as well.
The job never stops for Fleet. They conduct in excess of 48 preventative maintenance jobs a month. A PM will always turn into a corrective maintenance job. This doesn't include other modifications, upgrades, or recalls. O'Fallon's fleet mechanics perform maintenance better, faster, and cheaper. And each mechanic can average somewhere between 300 and 500 work orders a year. These mechanics have a passion for solutions.
One of the most things I like about the job is, aside from the people that we work with every day, is the satisfaction of seeing the finished product, seeing a parking lot full of cars that are broke down, cars, trucks, equipment, whatever it may be, getting them in the shop, repaired, and back out to the proper department. That's probably what I love the most, is the satisfaction of the completion.
I come from a background working in a Ford dealership, and it was just dealing with customers, and now we're working for the city. It's a totally different aspect, so it's cool knowing that we're keeping the city going.
I tend to like the more difficult repairs because I like to figure things out, diagnose the problem, and then repair it. And if it's even more complicated, that drives me to want to learn more about the vehicles.
Ultimately, Fleet wants other divisions to understand that no is not an answer to their maintenance and modification needs. The answer is, how can we get it done, and how can we support you?
In simplest terms, we have a business plan. We actually act like a business. We treat it like a business. We want your business, and we want to keep your business. So we believe in our customer service for these vehicles. We take care of every vehicle, every piece of equipment, and every tool that's out there. If the elected official or resident doesn't notice Fleet, then we are ultimately effective.